Okay, tap harmonics. These were used a lot by Van Halen back in the day, or today. Okay, I'm not very good at these, but I'll show you the concept. It's where you pick a note and then literally hit or tap the harmonic, or by just fretting a note and then tapping the harmonic. Okay, that would be demonstrated like this. I have the A. Okay, I didn't pick. I just hit the node where the harmonic's at. Okay, and with enough distortion, you can get it. Another use of that would be if you're playing chords. Okay, you can hit a bunch of strings. If you ever listen to Steve Vai's Die to Live, used a lot throughout the song. Okay. Okay, in that he's hitting a bunch of the notes, just playing an A chord and then bam, right on the 14th fret. Okay, and you know, you can go beyond that and go. Okay, all I'm doing is holding a chord and just slapping the strings with my finger. Okay, the next technique is what I guess I would describe as a trill harmonic. You won't run across that term, I just kind of made it up. And what that is basically if you're trilling a note, okay, that sounds kind of cool, but you can add a little something by, when trilling, you'll rub, just lightly touch your finger along the string as you're doing it. And that sounds like. Okay, now that's kind of tricky, because if you don't do it right, it sounds a little messy, which you probably heard. But you know, a little practice, you'll have it down. And you can do those on different strings. Satriani did that a lot. I think Zach Wilde did that for different stuff. A cool trick to do with that is to use a wah pedal to kind of, I don't know the word, whatever. It kind of accentuates it, I guess. Okay, so got the wah pedal on. Like that. And you don't have to do it down here. You can do it up higher. It gets tricky depending on where you do it. Okay, I can, instead of doing it on the G string, I can do it on the low E. You get a deeper sound. Okay, it gets tricky like up here, or if the strings, you know, the strings up here, you gotta be real gentle. Okay? So that's something to. The next part is natural harmonics with the whammy bar. Okay? Now something to remember is if you don't have a nice whammy bar, your guitar is going to go out of tune if you're, you know, whacking on it. So my guitar has an Edge Pro, so I really don't have to worry about it. So that's kind of nice. So natural harmonics with whammy bar. You will hear this a lot. Okay? So I told you about the natural harmonics. Okay, just regular natural harmonics. But you're going to use the whammy bar. So I'll play harmonic. And that gives you a really cool effect. The trick that you'll normally do when doing one of those things is where you will kind of fret, but not hit a note, and pull off. So you kind of flick the string or something. I'm not really sure what the correct word is. But then you come back and lightly touch it. So example would be, okay, and you get that harmonic, and then you know, go down like that. So example would be. Alright, first time I kind of pick the note, and you can do that too. You can, you know, go. But yeah, there's different ways you can do that, okay? You can pick it, you can flick it, okay? Another way is instead of going down, you come up, okay? So you depress the bar, like that. You're not going to get it perfect the first time or the 120th time, you know. Just keep practicing that. Okay, you don't have to do it right there, you can do it lower. Always good to do, it's popular now. The other one is the, I guess what you would call the Satch scream. Okay, if you've ever listened to Satriani, you know he's got a signature move. Okay, and that is essentially a cross between a dive bomb and a pinch harmonic. Okay, so remember I went over pinch harmonics. Okay, and the different parts, different nodes up by the bridge. Well, same thing here, only it's going to be a pinched natural harmonic, generally. So, you go. Okay, you can kind of hear among the rest of the noise the natural harmonics that you'd be pinching. Okay, so you would do that, pinch harmonic, and then you reach over with your left hand and, you know, do whatever you want with the bar. Okay, really simple once you master it. Again, it's good to have a nice or expensive whammy bar. I got in trouble once for saying nice. You know, something was nice as opposed to expensive. You know, whatever. So yeah, those are fun to do. Other stuff you can do is, I guess, what you'd call like a flutter harmonic. If you've ever been messing around with your whammy bar and you hit a note and like hit the bar like that, you get like this flutter effect, okay? Same thing that way. Okay, you can do that with harmonics. Okay, you can do it different ways, you know, back like that or this way. Pretty simple. So there's other stuff that I kind of didn't go over. There's I guess like chord harmonics. Basically you would play a chord but add harmonic notes in there. So, you know, I don't know any really. Like that, I guess. That's, you know, something to mess around with. So there you go. I hope you learned something. It's the first time doing a lesson. You know, maybe I'll get better at it. Who knows? Alright? So, go play your guitar.